Alright guys, welcome to Fantasy Nuts. My name's Luke Evans. This is my waiver wire pickups for week 7 and a Monday night recap. If you like the content, hit a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the comments below. Appreciate you watching. Let's talk. So Bills versus Titans. Titans pull out a tight win at the end there by stopping Josh Allen on a 4th and half yard on a QB sneak. Listen, it was the right play. It was the wrong side. He should have went to the right, I think. He went to the left. He did slip. Lineman read it perfect. End of game. Bills are still a better offense. They're still a better all-around team. The only thing that the Titans had was Derrick Henry. And Derrick Henry is a beast. He can win any team a game any given Sunday. That's the thing. I mean, he could be on any team and just win them a game any given Sunday by rushing 3 touchdowns in like he did this week. So that was the only reason they won. Tannehill stunk. He did rush a touchdown in, but he had 0 throwing touchdowns, an interception, and like 200 some odd yards passing. Versus on Josh Allen, who had like 353 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. He gets everybody involved. You know, he's getting Emmanuel Sanders involved. He's getting Stephon Diggs, Dawson Knox. He even threw a touchdown to Tommy Sweeney this week. So this is how involved and spread out this offense is. The only downfall of this entire team is their running game, and Josh Allen is their best rusher. I don't think they really need a rusher when they have Josh Allen back there, but it'd be nice if they had one. They'd be a complete team. They'd be almost unstoppable if they had somebody like King Henry back there. Anyways, they lose. My Bills lose. Still a favorite for me to go to the Super Bowl this year. So, you know, this isn't a downfall. They just lost to the Titans. I'd rather them lose to the Titans than Kansas City Chiefs, the Rams, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, somebody like that, because those are the ones they want to win. These are the games that they want to beat the best teams, the Ravens, Cardinals, teams like that. So, all right, so let's move on to the waiver wire pickups. Number 1, I got D'Ernest Johnson as my number 1 waiver wire pickup, with Hunt on IR and Chubb probably out, which it sounds like he's already ruled out. D'Ernest Johnson's going to be the guy to go grab this week, so you can plug him in on this bye-mageddon, as Matthew Berry would put it. This is bye week hell. You got so many great teams on bye weeks. You're missing a lot of great wide receivers, a lot of great running backs. So D'Ernest Johnson is a great plug-and-play for this bye week. He's also a great plug-and-play for people that need to have injuries. I think Rashad Penny is another good pickup. Alex Collins sustained an injury, hip, and believe a pec injury on Sunday. So he may not play week 7. If he doesn't, it's going to be the Rashad Penny show. Rhamondre Steveson fell in for a touchdown this week. It's not that he's getting the volume, but I could see him being used like a LeGarrette Blount, where they put him on the goal line and have him fall in for 3 touchdowns and 10 yards or something like that. Chris Evans is another good ad. As long as P. Ryan is out and Mixon is limited or out, it's going to be the Chris Evans show in Cincinnati. A.J. Green is my number 1 wide receiver pickup. His veteran presence in the locker room and on the field is showing. He's just vintage A.J. Green right now. He led the team in targets this week. I think he's becoming second fiddle to DeAndre Hopkins there. I wouldn't be surprised if some games he outscores DeAndre Hopkins. There's just a lot of mouths to feed there. You got Chase Edmonds, you got Rondale Moore, you got Christian Kirk, A.J. Green. Now you got Zach Ertz. So this is going to be a crowded offense, but it just gives Kyler Murray more weapons, and Kyler Murray is really, really good at spreading it out. The next guy I got on the list here is Rashod Bateman. Rashod Bateman came on in his first game, had a decent game, 6 targets, 4 receptions, 6 fantasy points, something like that. Listen, it wasn't the greatest game or anything, but for the first game out, he showed connection with Lamar Jackson. He's supposed to be that high point wide receiver who goes and gets it. I think that shows that they're probably going to end up using him in the red zone and trying to get him to just go up and get it when they're 5 yards out or something like that. So I think he's a great play, possibly this week even. You might have to play him if you go grab him because of the bye weeks. So, yeah, I think he's a good stash at least to see what happens. T.Y. Hilton, another guy that's veteran who's showing that he can still be vintage T.Y., getting downfield. His speed is still there, obviously. Carson Wentz, a much better quarterback in Indianapolis than Rivers was last year. So, yeah, I mean, this is a good pick up and play or pick up and stash type of look if you can stash him. If you have to play him, you might have to play him. All right, quarterbacks, I got Tua Tagaviloa. Tua Tagaviloa, listen, him and Waddle, old college buddy, they're linking up, man. They're doing work, and that's great to see. I think even Gaskins has a good game this game against Atlanta. Atlanta stinks, and I think they should do well, as they did last week against Jacksonville. Even though they lost, fantasy-wise, they did well. Carson Wentz is on my list also for quarterbacks this week. Listen, there's bye weeks, there's injuries. I think that Carson Wentz is worth a pickup and play. He's averaging like 20 points a game. This isn't a bad pickup. I think this is decent. Going to tight ends, I got Zach Ertz starting off with tight ends. Listen, if you can go grab Zach Ertz, it's worth a pickup. He's going to the Cardinals. Like I said, it's a high-powered offense. Kyler likes to spread it around. He may not have a good game, but he may have a huge game. It just depends on where Kyler decides to throw it and if Houston is going to let Zach Ertz get open, I guess. Next, I got Ricky Seals-Jones. I don't love Ricky Seals-Jones right now. I just think he's a decent bye-week play or play if you need him, injury play, whatever it is. Listen, Logan Thomas is still out. They are going to have a bye week, I believe, after this week, and I believe Logan Thomas should be coming back after that. So it's one of those, you might need to play him just to play him, but I might avoid it if you can go get this next guy, which is Ali Cox. Ali Cox I like for the rest of the year. He's huge. He's an ex-basketball player, almost 7 feet tall. He's fast. He goes up and gets the ball. He's a stud, man. And they like using him in the red zone. So, and we just talked about Carson Wentz is a much better quarterback than Rivers last year, and Rivers got Ali Cox involved last year a few games. So, Ali Cox is a decent play, I believe. I think you can plug and play him on this bye week, and I think you can plug and play him going forward too with good matchups. So, all right, guys, that wraps it up for my Week 7 waiver wire and recap of the Monday night game. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, hit a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the comments below. My name's Luke Evans, and stay fantasy nuts.